everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Myra Lorraine. Thank you all for stopping in again, even though I did say in my last video that that was my last video of the year. And I truly did think it was. But I wanted to share this with you because I thought it was important enough to share it with you. I've been following a new YouTuber's channel, and I really like this young lady. I subscribed to her right away when I saw her first few videos. And she's just so much fun, and her content is a lot similar to mine, and I enjoy watching her. Her information I'll put here, and the name of her channel is Main Course. And she did what's called favorites sewing tag, and I thought that was so cool. So when I commented to her, I told her I would follow her tag and do it because I thought it was really cool. And it was a great way to end the year for some of my new subscribers. Thank you. Thank you so much. And to my long-time subscribers too. But I thought it was a way for my new subscribers to get to know me a little bit more. I did start off my channel with the sewing tag. So if you go back and look at my first video, it was the seamstress tag. But this one gives you a little bit more about me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing she did, and I will link her channel down below in the description box. But in her video, there were 11 questions, and she had her husband to ask her those 11 questions. And I'm going to have my husband, who's right over there looking at me, I'm going to have him interview me with the 11 questions. He's going to ask me the 11 questions. So we're going to get started. And if you feel like you want to follow this tag too, please go ahead and do so. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this tag. So here we go. Husband, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. What is your favorite fabric print?
Oh, my favorite fabric print. Well, I would have to say, if you had asked me last year or the year before, it would have been, I don't have a favorite because I sew mostly solids and I like solid colors. But this year I have more floral fabric in my stash that I've been purchasing. I did have a couple of stripes, but florals I'd have to say would be, as of right now, my favorite print.
What is your favorite fabric to sew between knits or woven?
Favorite fabric to sew between knits and wovens would be knits. That's an easy one because I've always liked sewing knits. They're so forgiving, and you know, you don't have to do a lot of fitting, worry about fit issues with it as much as you do with woven. So favorite would be knits.
Do you have a favorite sewing book?
Oh, yes, I had two. Really excited about that. This first one that I'm going to show you actually sits right next to me in my sewing area at all times. And it is this book, The Fast Fit by Sandra Bacina. And I know a lot of you probably have this book, but I love this book because if I get in a jam and I need to figure out how to fix something, this book has great information and references and great illustrations. I mean, I just absolutely love this book. So it's always in my sewing area right next to me. And then my second one, of course, my second love that I'm just really getting into. This year I did a lot more than I have ever. But I love to self-draft some of my things. And I did do two things this year that I drafted. This little black dress and this little red dress. And those were done with the assistance of this book. Oh my gosh, I love this book. It is awesome. As you see, I have some bookmarks on there. It comes with 2 CDs in it, which I've not used yet, but it's so well illustrated and it shows you step-by-step process. I mean, it is a wonderful book. So if you don't have this book and you're interested in draping for yourself, check it out. But those are my 2 favorite books.
What is your favorite thing to do while sewing?
I bet my husband can answer this one. What is it?
Watching TV.
Absolutely. I have the TV on, watching TV, but I'm really not watching it. Most of the time, I just have it on for company because I'm by myself when I'm sewing. So it's in the background, but yes, the TV is on. And if it happens to be something that I'm interested in and it starts distracting me, then I change the channel and put it on something that I'm not interested in.
Favorite things / clothing items to sew?
Favorite things that, oh, that's easy. That would be tops. I love making tops. And you would think that I have a whole closet full of tops, but for some reason, I don't. And I guess it's because I make tops and then they wear out so quick because they usually make what I like. And so I end up needing tops all the time. So I would say tops.
Favorite way to sew, over time or quickly?
Favorite way to sew, over time or quickly? I would immediately say quickly. I love quick gratification projects. I really do, simple things, because they help to keep your mojo going. But every now and then I do have a couple of things that I do sew over time, and like my husband's clothes, especially his cargo shorts that I did. That took me, they were quick to do, but it took me a couple of days, I think, only because I put them down because I didn't want to make a mistake on them. But yeah, so I would say quick gratification projects. Okay.
Favorite way to purchase or shop for fabric?
Favorite way to purchase or shop for fabric? I do like touching the fabric, but we don't have a lot of stores in the area that we stay in where I can go in other than Joann. And I used to be in Hancock Fabric all the time. But now I think I shop more online than I do anything. I like looking and buying up a bunch of fabric, and occasionally when I go into Joann to pick up something else, I'll run across a piece or two that they may have in the store, but my favorite way would be online.
Favorite fabric between prints or solids?
Favorite fabric between prints or solids? That would definitely have to be solids. Up until recently, like I said, this year, I had been sewing a lot of solids, and for some reason I've jumped on the floral bandwagon for some reason, but I would say solids.
Favorite pattern companies or pattern makers to sew?
Favorite companies or pattern makers to sew? Okay, first I'd have to say, before the indies really jumped out there and I started, well, they've been out there, but before I started jumping on this indie pattern, Butterick, Jolly and Closet Case were the top ones that fit my body without having to do a lot of adjustments. So it would have been those. But now, oh my gosh, Itch to Stitch, #1, Wardrobe by Me, again, Closet Case. Just a lot of these indie patterns fit me right out of the envelope. I love that. So those would be the ones that hit me right now, and I hope I didn't miss anyone, but those are some of the main ones that I actually enjoy sewing, and it's basically because less adjustments.
Favorite thing to do with fabric scraps?
Uh-oh. I don't know if my viewers are going to want to know. Previously, if they were big scraps, like maybe a ½ yard or 1 yard, I'd turn them into another article of clothing. If they weren't, I'd toss them. I know that's bad, but I don't like to have a big pile of stuff in my sewing area. I don't like clutter, so it drives me crazy. It makes me crazy. So I usually toss them. Now it's a little bit different because the bigger scraps, like I said, I do make other articles of clothing, and I use them to do mixed media in clothes. And now I find myself saving the smaller scraps for bras and panties because that's something new to me this year that I've done and I enjoy.
Favorite amount of fabric to purchase when you don't have a project in mind?
Oh, favorite, I was bad. I was buying 1 yard of fabric. I didn't really have a stash, you know, before. Just recently, the last few years, I started building a stash. So my stash wasn't anywhere in comparison to a lot of you ladies out there. But what I did started doing was buying pieces, and I would buy 1 yard. I got burned a few times where I really loved the fabric and didn't have enough to do what I wanted. So now it's between 2 and 3 yards.
That's it.
Oh, that was the last question. That went by really, really fast. Thank you, honey, for helping me with this video.
You're welcome, beautiful.
So that's it for this. That's it for this one. I'm actually going to end it here, and this is going to be my last video. It is of the year. I don't plan on recording anything else. I did this one for the lovely main course. I hope she's enjoying it. And as a special bonus to you guys, if I can find it and go through some of my old footage, at the end of this video, I will add some bloopers. That is, if I can find them. If you don't see any bloopers at the end of this video, I couldn't find any that I thought you would enjoy. So that's it, you guys. You take care. Have a safe and happy New Year celebration. Bye now. See you in the next video. I'm out of your day to watch them. It is truly appreciated. But hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel,